Hello. Just a quick health update. As you know, my mom has staff came in on a regular basis to help my mom. And the regular staff wasn't available today, so it was a temporary substitute. And we weren't home. And the other person phone called me, and I tried to phone them to let them know canceled. It's not the usual days, etc. Linked to care. So the person phone called me back mad because we didn't answer my door, and I already believed I phone called them and canceled today, and because my mom didn't want the new, well, the alleged new person, she wanted the other staff, and the alleged employer, links to care, phone called me and was very nasty. Now the person that was to help my mom um, phone called me. So she got through lobby and her parking, the directories, somehow or other, and phone called me directly. And the phone call went to voicemail. Next phone calls I got, the next phone call I got was very nasty, links to care. She said they had to go downstairs and get another phone number to contact me, which is not true. They just reached out to me and got my phone. I just went straight to voicemail. So they harassed the staff, and they asked that they could get in. Could the staff allow them in? Now that's not allowed. I did not authorize that. And then the links to care person I spoke to threatened to call the police because we wouldn't let them in. Now, how ridiculous is that? Because it's an alleged personal care worker, and there's no need to it. Those other people, links to care, should not, cannot, could not, may not, must not, need not, threatened to phone called police. Other than themselves, whoever went downstairs harassing staff and threatened me. Did they go to the police? Did anybody let them in? Well, they should, can, could, may, must, need, fired. And they should, can, could, may, must, need, police, arrest, links to care, misinformation, and harassing police, etc. And the 2 weeks of that person, allegedly Cecilia, that was at my front door, fired. My mom and I do not tolerate that kind of misinformation and lies. The security's cameras on, all recorded that there is evidence. I'm not lying. The person phone called me. That should be all on recorded earlier today. Security's cameras. So, and hopefully that links to care has not been on my social media, this and or elsewhere, internet trolling, because that's also can, should, can, could, may, must, and need used as evidence. I did leave messages, voicemail, that their alleged schedule wasn't answering their phone, factual, and so that's that. So my stress level is raised. Oh, thank you for the like. So it's just been one of those days, you know. You know, my mom and I are busy sometimes, and I can help my mom sometimes, although not all the times. And my mom is the falls risk, you know. That's the reason why we have help too, you know. But you don't do that. You don't show up at somebody's front door, phone call them, lie to your employer, harass staff downstairs, insist upon getting my other phone number that they should have had already, and phone called me from there, lied to me that it's not allowed, that we canceled, and that whether I phone called the right number or wrong number, that because we didn't answer, that staff had to let them in to make sure my mom was okay. They then threatened to phone call the police. They were like, "Oh, I'm so glad I got you on the phone. We almost phone called the police because nobody answered your front door. Your mother, PSW, a personal care worker or nurse, whatever." And I was like, "What? Huh?" And I was like, eventually, my mom and I spoke intermittently between phone calls, and was like, "I don't want. I could. You can help me until yeah." And it takes longer when it's me because, well, she's my mother, and I'm shy, and my mom gets embarrassed easy, and it's not as professional as my mom would like, and I would like. So, because my mom is a falls risk, and my mom has difficulties with her legs, etc. As you have all witnessed with my videos, my photos and live streaming, community posts, whatever. So that's the newest updates. And yeah, it's hard to get good help these days. I had it for a little while in March when I sprained my left knee and hurt myself. I had difficulty with my neck, um, putting it back to wash my hairs. I hadn't been able to put my hairs very full forward. And then, since then, I was like, no, I don't like it. I'm going to do it more independently. Um, and the last time, even though I don't like my haircut, because I didn't want it cut, I wanted it trimmed, and my bangs. Bangs are okay, but I didn't. I don't even want my long hairs trimmed that much. I didn't get that. And I actually was watching her doing it, and whatever she did, I didn't like. I don't like. And anyone that has showed and told that I thinned out my hairs myself, etc., I've never done that. I walked out thinking it was a good trimming, everything. I don't like. I don't like it one little bit. I had it done earlier this year. My hair's trimmed and my bangs cut and ringlets. For a function I attended the Active Out Center in Mississauga. I did not want the length changed any, and I don't know what the hair salon stylist was looking at, what she was looking at and doing. She wasn't looking at actual hairs, because my hairs were already trimmed this year, and they didn't need trimmed anytime since. So, do I return there ever? I will get my nails manicured because it is really cute. I like my nails manicured professional, and I'm doing my own pedicures hopefully soon. Um, I'm not getting any. I didn't like the last pedicure, allegedly professional, given to me. Nails for you or whatever it's called, and it was. Anyways, it's all sorted now. Hopefully, there won't be any more uh, that nonsense. So felt like deja vu and I'm like, I'm out in public and I can't hear you very well. Links to links to Care, whoever she was. I couldn't talk very personal about it all, and I was like, security. The staff downstairs, all they had to do is go through security and show and tell the staff, "Oh, you don't have to worry. There's nobody in there right now. They've gone." I mean, the police would have found out through security. Nobody was here. They were gone. And I did a video, make some of my coffee I had ate out. And was allegedly someone's birthday, and I was there wishing them a happy birthday. I'll upload that soon. And yeah, you can see it for yourselves. Isn't that disgusting? My mom's home help couldn't cope and be professional about it all. And staff downstairs shouldn't have given out my other phone number because you know, they already contacted me. And whether I authorized any of it or not, it was just all wrong. I threatened to go to the police. The security cameras in this neighborhood, you know, do the police come about links to care not getting in? A wellness check or whatever it is that links to care alleged wellness check. Uh, Security's cameras on recording recorded that she was outside my front door, all names, all who, what, where, when, why, and how, and did she drive? Parking security, I mean, the license plates, it's public, it's out there. I'm fed up. So this time when I have like sprained knees, soft tissue injuries, alleged ligament damage, fracture, a broken wrist, etc., a sore neck, painful lower back. I was like, Mom, I'll do it myself. I'll just borrow your bathtub bench. I got something that I have to attach to. That's a temporary, it doesn't leave any. See if that, so that I can have a shower home, wash my own hairs. Because I don't want, and it's not because of races, creeds, and religions. It's just we weren't available because it's not the same day that happened before. Whether in the future, same day and or different days, who knows? Were we to have a walk-in shower, it would be much better because then my mom could go and do it all by herself. But she doesn't. It's that bit that she has to her legs over. I'm gonna make us some teas and yeah, some hot beverages, and I'll be back for another blether soon. At least all the information came to me, because there's not any third party that should have any contact to anybody's staff, be it a maid, cleaning person, paramedics, anyone, you know? It's just the two of us. Just the two of us. Heaven forbid I'm hungry next time and I want to go out and eat some food. And my mom hungry, must go out and eat some food, etc. Oh, I have to lay the groceries away that we got earlier today. Time to put whistling kettle on. Oh, urban pole walking this morning, did I say? I said, canceled. I got ready all for nothing. I need liquid Drano. some plumbing I can maintenance and repairs myself. Same links to care, I'm sure of it. They have nothing greater and better to do than harass the elderly and their family. Alleged elderly. Seniors, I suppose. I mean, were they in here ever? They should, can, could, may, must, and need arrested. Trespass, break and enter, mischief with and or without alleged condominium staff, with and or without security guards, with and or without police. Because there's no way they should be doing that. And their wellness checks, phone calls, etc. Absolutely ridiculous. Sure, it's the same ones. Had problems before elsewhere. Other ones. We're in between May cleaning, you know. They don't understand. They never have and never will. And my bedroom door, it was wide open. I was like, what the hell? My cat alive? My cat could have got out. etc. None of their business. And are they, like I said, are they on my social media? Since that's not allowed, that's not part of their jobs duties, jobs descriptions, jobs details, jobs titles, jobs descriptions, jobs details, jobs duties. No one is home, no one is home. What's wrong? Oh, hello. I just showed, I'm told what's wrong. I mean, were the police to come now about uh, those other people? Uh, Things to care because this person didn't get her messages and didn't understand English that we weren't home. We're at a house. What would she have done? We're at a house and we weren't home. Would she have broken, entered all the more, forced entry, forced the front doors open? I mean, that's ridiculous. That's vandalism in addition to it all. I called the police on Carol Geldman. Oh, thank you. I tried to Google too, live streaming. I found lots of other Carols. I couldn't find that Carol. You phoned the police? Way to go. The police haven't been here about that. What did the police say to you? They say they will look into it and get back to me. Well, that's good. Did they get back to you yet? I haven't heard anything. And, you know, I did say cheese. If you look up, I'll look up the word. Uh, the term RAPE in the context of Parmesan cheese refers to the process of grating the cheese, not sexual assault. In French, fromage, RAPE, fromage rape, or rape, depends on, I don't know how to pronounce it very now, translates to grated cheese. In Parmesan RAPE with the um, above the A and E, specifically means grated Parmesan. The word RAPE in this context is derived from the French. And is that the one that accused me of police got more involved in the internet, online internet trolling, cyber stalking, harassments, bullying, discriminations, prejudices, prejudges, misinformation, threats. And it's YouTube, right? That's where she was. So, did you get a police report, occurrence, and/or incident number from the police about that other person? Being on my social media, I'm surprised somebody didn't report it. Angela Ritchie and all the other ones too to the police. I've done it before. My mom and I have done it before. I don't know why they kept reaching out, trying to convince my mom to contact them and be there and all that to keep them out of trouble, probably. Judiciary, etc. And it won't work. The truth will come out eventually. If not, it's like Lynn's care. Did they ever report my mom and I to police because we weren't home and would not let them in because of their lack of professionality, their lack of professionalism, their lack of professional? Those staff links to care. Sure can, could, may, must, need fired, and judiciary punish themselves, you know. And we sure can, could, may, must, need find out more about that information so that once and for all they can get fired and we can use another company today and next week, etc. Same people, I'm sure of it. Troublemakers, you know, they don't know how to do their jobs. Sometimes security's cameras should, can, could, may, must, need be a very good thing. And the staff downstairs should, can, could, may, must, and need uh, any further contact, uh, links to care, to alleged condominium corporation harassments, and they should, can, could, may, must, and need let me know, and I will myself go further on with it. I will report them to the police myself. But thank you about that, Carol Goodman. I mean, nobody should, can, could, may, must, and need to go on the internet and start up an alleged channel and or website and showed and told me and others videos, misinformation, misinterpreted clips, videos, shorts, you know, many those short video things, any videos really, and typed and or showed and told vocally, anything. Oh. If you can get me the link to Carol Goldman, the actual link, I can use that and I can get on that YouTube thing.
Un ustensile rectangulaire plat, ponctué de trous en quinconce, prolongé d'un manche. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Cet ustensile s'utilise avec du parmesan, de préférence du parmesan Reggiano. Prenez juste un morceau de parmesan. Juste un morceau. Vous inclinez l'ustensile en l'appuyant de préférence sur une table ou sur un plan et vous frottez le parmesan contre la paroi de l'ustensile. Il s'agit là bien d'une râpe à parmesan. Vous pouvez en râper autant que vous voulez, tout le monde est invité. J'ai dit tout le monde. Tring!
Transformer has done. Coming. My sink is unplugged. That I can do is unplug sinks often. And see toilets buried. Although I can unplug sinks. But nowadays. Excuse me. Beaver. I'm not just a pretty face.
What you think?
Oh,
Did you have to do the bag?
what bag? No,
The shopping?
no, not yet. So how are all you doing today? I'm doing really good. Use the chat area. Let me know. I'm lots better now that I've had some food. 2 garlic stuffed olives and some tea.
How do I say, like, real food? Like, more... Hello, Booty Booty. Hi. We interrupt this program. Forever and ever. Bye. I have merch. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well, keeping cool in this summer heat. I hope the fan noise isn't too much for you. If I squint a lot, it's because the fan is like blowing on me, but that is very necessary. So anyways, today's video, I'm just going to talk a bit about my health and give you a few updates. So yeah, I'm gonna start with my weight. Now, I don't have a scale here yet, but my husband Salah did say that he was gonna pick one up at some point for me, so that will be coming. I'd like to keep track. But even without a scale, I've noticed that just, I guess the stress on my body recently with traveling and just adjusting to a new lifestyle that's not the same at all, really, from what I'm used to. I'm used to a more sedentary lifestyle, and I'm used to eating a lot more. So just based on those factors alone, and oh yeah, and perspiring quite a bit every day. I don't know if that makes a huge difference, but it probably makes somewhat, at least for some water weight. So I will show you just, I guess, how this shirt, I always use this shirt that I got in Thailand, kind of as like an indication of if I've lost a bit of weight or not. And just by the way this is fitting, to the point where I can actually wear it out, because the button.
Some of you asked me, was I aware of her, another person? That's why I'm doing this. Yes, I am.
Are not bursting at the seams, then I know that I've probably lost a couple of inches or so, a little bit of weight. So just being less bloated, this shirt is fitting a lot better, and for that reason, I would say that I did lose a little bit. I still have a long way to go, and I just want to also emphasize very greatly that I did not come to Syria just to lose weight. But if I do happen to adapt a healthier lifestyle and do lose weight, that is amazing. And yeah, if I'm able to eat more modestly and just move more and enjoy this country, I'll be able to maneuver it better as well. So that will be good. That'll be a lot of better content for you guys too. So it's a win-win all around, right? So, so for that reason, I would say that I probably have lost a little bit, maybe a very little bit, but yeah, I have not been, there's some parts of my health issues that I can't really talk about because, sorry, the fan. I feel like it might be censored by YouTube, and, in regards to, so if you know what I'm talking about, it's a food-related issue. I haven't been, succumbing to that part of things. So I haven't been, overeating pretty much at all. I've just been eating very modestly. The majority of my diet is, how do I say, like real food, like more natural. Though I do still eat some junk. Like sometimes I'll have a package of Indomie. But the difference is when I have Indomie now, I just have the Indomie noodles 1 pack with like a broth, instead of having 3 packs that I would have, in Canada or Kuwait, with cream and butter and cheese on it. So just little things like that, I guess, really end up making a bigger difference.
If you've ever felt completely
like that, I guess, really end up making a bigger difference. So I drink mostly water. I do allow myself like a really cold treat drink a day, like a slush. They're very popular here, or like a cola or something like that. So that's what I do. I just, take it day by day and just kind of try to really just listen to my body. Like, if I'm not hungry, I'm not gonna stuff my face, obviously, and that's like, sometimes I will admit that it is hard. Sometimes there have been like maybe once or twice only since I've been here that I've had time where we're not really doing much, and I'm just like watching a movie or something, and I really kind of get that habitual urge, or that urge sometimes when, I want to eat more, but I just like, no, I can't. I just psychologically kind of just try to deal with it. It is hard still, but it's less hard here because a lot of my comfort foods and stuff like that are not available, and they're not easily available, and there's just not really drive-throughs and things like that you can just go to. And you know, they still have some junk, but it's just not the same as when I was living in Canada or Kuwait. Kuwait has a lot of Western, fast food places and stuff like that, and life is just generally different here, and it's a lot. It's harder in ways, and so if you really want to, I guess, entertain yourself, with limited electricity and limited internet and stuff like that, even more. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Plus 4 point.
I've been neglectful.
Plus 4 point.
I've been neglectful with the diabetes. I just stuck to the metformin I was taking twice a day. Now I sometimes take it twice a day. I usually only take it actually once a day, which is 1,000 milligrams, and that seems to be working. Like, it's not. I think the lifestyle changes affect it as well. Of course, if you go from eating, my diet was so bad at times in Kuwait, most of the time, and in Canada. But most recently in Kuwait, I would order. We would have dinner, sometimes breakfast, dinner, and then another dinner. I guess breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't know. It was all. I didn't have like a structured eating pattern, as you guys know. But you saw from my mukbang videos, my eating videos, like I would eat a lot of junk and processed food, and I would eat a lot of it. I really am convinced the quantity of it that you eat just makes such a difference for weight. So I would eat tons of fast food, sometimes 2 to 3 times a day, and then I would have snacks like just chips, cheese, Indomie, like. The amount that I would eat, actually, like, it's just, when you really, like, think about it, yeah, it does make you sick just thinking about it. And, I had a lot of issues. Just a lot of dark times with food. And so, of course, the metformin wasn't enough, right? It just wasn't enough holding the blood. I mean, I just had too much blood sugar for it to, I had to be on insulin, like I had to. And I find that now, that I'm eating maybe like even less than 1/3 of what I was eating and moving more, I find that makes a difference, because, moving really does affect your blood sugar in a positive way. So, yeah, so that's my blood sugar reading today. That was my fasting blood sugar, which is still, I know, kind of high. But for me and my diabetes standards, that's really low. That's 3.3 points away from being optimal, super normal, and that's without insulin. So, and I hadn't taken my medication yet today. So whenever I do have my main meal, I will have my metformin, and yeah, that's the update for my diabetes. I am no longer taking the insulin. If in the future I'll keep track of my blood, and if I see there's an issue with the blood sugars again and they're going up again, I will seek out medical care for that, and possibly have to go back on something. But yeah, I think that's about it for the diabetes update. One other thing I want to talk about is mental health. Mental health, from what I read on the internet, when I kind of Googled, are antidepressants available in Syria? And the general answer that came up was they're very hard to come by, because mental illness is seen as taboo. And that actually is true and not true. we actually did find a pharmacy that has migraine pills. um, so the exact brand and everything. So I was just so happy that we found a pharmacy that has them, and um, they were a fraction of the price of what they were. And first of all, they were most expensive in Canada. For name brand antidepressant, it was like I think $95. In Kuwait, for the same name brand antidepressant, it was I think it was like 7 kb or 8 kb. I don't remember what that is. Times that by 4. It was about $30 or so. And then here it's 2 kb. So that's like $8, something like that. It's really affordable. So that's a plus as well. So some things are more pricier here, but a lot of the things are very affordable in ways that are surprising, you know. So so that's that. You know, I tried coming off of them again, and you know, a lot of people. I know I should have just never do that. Never just come off of antidepressants without medical supervision and without tapering off. You know, but I thought I was in a place where I wouldn't have access, and it might not be possible to always, you know, to travel to a place nearby where they have some. Who knows what the circumstances? What if it happens somewhere, sometime where you don't have access to them? So I was trying to prepare for that, and I thought, you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy right now. Maybe I can do it. But it has nothing to do with being happy or not. It's actual a function in your brain that it regulates. So that was rough. I made it a week, and then by the 8th day, I was feeling manic. Actually, I don't know if it's placebo effect, but it does for me. Now, when you first initially start an antidepressant, it can take weeks to fully, you know, work in your brain and fix things. But once you're on them for that long, I think it probably doesn't take as long. That could be why. So, yeah, anyway, those are my health updates. I don't know. I feel yeah, feeling okay, you know. I just thought I would let you know how I'm doing, and with regards to that and more detail. So I really appreciate you guys for listening. And in the future, when I have more health updates, I'll let you know. And long road ahead, especially with weight. Long road ahead, but you know, inshallah, bit by bit, we'll get there. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
This is the quickest way to clear out stuck poop.
I have to poop. I feel stuck. Stop!
Hi, Pussycat Rudy Noel, groomed same hairstyle as her cat, as that other cat. That cat, groomed same as my Rudy Noel was groomed. Pom-pom tail, ponytail, little tip at the oop. Tail, the lion look. Oh, so cute, so pretty, so beautiful. Ah, just the cutest.
Ladies, pay close attention. You're using salt the wrong way. If you're
Technical difficulties. Now you know who I'm subscribed to, right?
I'm going to hit this.
Not now! I'm doing the live stream. That's twice. How can you forgot?
So you, like,
No, I
sometimes they
don't
get
take
mad at
forever.
it.
So normality, you should
But,
remember. Again, I haven't told you it's off. You said you were going to be busy.
You know,
Stop asking and showing and telling.
fan school. Wait till better. It's very close. Ancient Egyptian accident. Just call it for the super chat.
stinky,
Moving to Syria is a move most people don't understand, yeah.
True.
But, anyways, I have faith in God, and that helps me be brave with doing a lot of things. And Salah and Julia, they're my family, and I just don't want to live apart from them if I can, you know? So I was thinking, can I go to Syria? Salah was like, you don't want to come here, don't come here, don't come here. Lou, I'm a big supporter of Yo Mama and him calling out the hypocritical bully reactors. You're way more brave than me and most. Thank you, Blue. Yes, I agree. Go to Syria just to try KFG.
Not all probiotics are made the same. Seeds DS-01 helps you poop more and bloat less. It's 24 weeks off the gym, you've not been eating the best, and you just feel so rubbish and down about yourself and you're struggling to get back on track. Don't worry, you're not alone. It's completely normal. It happens to me all the time. This is something that I'm currently going through, and I wanted to sit with you guys, give you guys an update on where I'm at currently since we last spoke. Whatever, since my birthday pretty much. Just have that kind of chat with you guys, tell you where I'm at, give you guys some tips on what helps me get back on track. So that's what today's video is. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to leave a like. If you haven't already, consider subscribing, join the family here on YouTube. I would love to have you. Comment down below a little love heart, yeah, because we need some self-love at this time. We need to show each other and ourselves some compassion, but also some tough love. So maybe we could do a love heart and a strong arm emoji, because there is strength in self-love. Right? Oh, that was a bar. Yeah, alright. But yeah, so if you don't know who I am, and you know somehow this is the first video of mine you're watching, or you're new to my channel, my name is Louise. I have lost 120 pounds. I used to be morbidly obese. I weighed 269 pounds. And I lost 120, and I have been on a journey, and I share my journey on YouTube, and I basically have shared my ups, the downs, and my tips, and everything to do with weight loss, self-development, improvement. Look, we've created here such an amazing community of supportive people that are also on a similar journey, whether in self-improvement, whether that is to build muscle, whether that is to lose weight, or just to become the best version of yourself. That's the whole community here on this channel, and I love my community on YouTube so much. I literally call you guys my YouTube family. So if you are new to the channel and you're interested in becoming the best version of yourself, your healthiest version, have not been to the gym, guys. Well, I went yesterday, but yesterday was the first day I went back to the gym in 2 weeks. That is the longest I've ever not been at the gym, yeah? Without being injured or without having like COVID, like when it was COVID times and stuff, like that is the longest I've had to leave, like not even had to, that I have not gone to the gym. And I feel like I use the gym for my mental health so much, and even to the point where I don't even realise how much it helps me. So an excuse on Monday why you can't go or why you can't eat healthy. Okay, my goal this week is just to get all of my steps in every day. Or my goal this week is to get in all of my like make sure yourself back up. I'll give you that little bit of motivation to go and smash it today and just stop putting it off on getting back on track. And yeah, I hope you guys will smash it as well. But let me know what videos you want to see in the future coming up. Like, do you want to see a next video? Do you want to see a what I eat in a day? Do you want to see a vlog? I know you guys say about workout videos all the time. I don't know why I struggle so much with doing workout videos. I genuinely, I don't like taking my camera in the gym and filming. I think that's what it is, but I do want to do more of those for you guys, and I know I say that all the time, and then I'll bang out 1 or 2 videos, and then I don't do a workout video for time, and I apologise. I will try my best to do that for you guys if that's what you want, or give me some other ideas on what you want me to post. I've been posting YouTube videos for a few years now, and, you know, other than sharing my journey and like bits that I go through, it's hard to always think of content around weight loss because there's only like, do you know what I mean? There's not that much I can talk about that I haven't spoken about. So it's just like as and when, do you know what I mean? But that's where I'm at, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And I'm sorry I look very beady right now. No eyelashes. We're going on natural. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. This means like, by the way, I don't know why I just put my finger up. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you're getting on, if you've been through this, if you're going through this, and what also helps you when you're going through this. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Not your per meal target. Net carbs are total. Net carbs are total carbs minus fiber and sometimes sugar alcohols. On a medical ketogenic diet, 20 grams of net carbs is not your per meal target. It's your entire day. That's right, just 20 grams per day. Not per food item, not per snack. Entire day. That's right, just 20 grams per day. Not per food item, not per snack, per day. And it disappears fast. This means cutting out a lot of foods you might be used to, like a lot of the foods shown in this video. Because medical keto is not about finding clever ways to squeeze in sugar or processed foods. It's about removing carb-dense foods so that your brain stays in therapeutic ketosis. But that doesn't mean you go hungry. You still get nutrient-dense options, leafy greens, low-sugar fruits like berries and avocados, protein, and in therapeutic ketosis. But that doesn't mean you go hungry. You still get nutrient-dense options, leafy greens, low-sugar fruits like berries and avocados, protein, and plenty of fat. Foods that support the therapy, not fight against it. And remember, you're not just cutting carbs, you're creating a metabolic environment for your brain to thrive. This is what 20 grams of net carbs looks like.